I've been a long time fan of the Twitter account.
Really?
I am a fan, bro. Do you want to start like give us like an intro, who you are, what you do, what you focus on, and then we can get into some fun stuff.
Okay, so my name is Sokio. I work for InSilico Terminal, representing the merge here. I guess my official title or unofficial title is Chief Intern. And basically I run a podcast, I make content, like I make vlogs, I make tutorials and video content on our stuff. I do a bit of marketing and tweeting and all of that kind of stuff. So
Let's
that's me.
let's fucking go. What is InSilico is flood, right? What is InSilico? I feel like I should really know what it is, and I don't really know what it is.
It is not Vlad, not anymore. Vlad is no longer with the company.
Oh, as of how long?
It is uh I guess like a month
Oh, no
at
way.
this point. Or
Okay.
like 2 months, something like that.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. He was one of the co-founders, but he's like focusing on his own project now and has gone his own way.
Got it. What is InSilico?
InSilico Terminal is basically like the number one order management system for trading perps. So it's like if you're trading perps on a centralized exchange and also on Hyperliquid as of now, you can use the terminal to just like have all of your accounts in one place. You have advanced order types. You have a bunch of different customization options and that kind of stuff, basically. So if you're like a professional or more or less professional perps trader, then it's pretty much a tool for you to use for your trading.
Okay, word. I've never used it. Maybe I should try it. I'm a
You should, yeah.
I'm a newfound perps trader ever since ZCash.
Are you?
I'm a newfound perps
Did it save
trader.
your life?
Yeah, dude, it's the title of the stream. ZCash saved my life. Yeah, dude. I'm honestly excited to have you on. I have a bunch of stuff I want to talk to you about. We talk current market stuff. But the tweet that I initially brought you on for was you tweeted like what did you tweet? You tweeted I have it right here. You tweeted, how mentally ill do you need to be to think Zcash is better than Monero?
Yes.
Can you shit on Zcash?
Okay, so the thing is, I've not been too involved in the markets in like the last couple of weeks.
Uh-huh.
I've seen now that Zcash has went up a bunch, but I don't really like. I'm not talking about price. Price is whatever.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. But like, I don't really understand the point of Zcash. Like, it's been around forever, and it's like supposedly this privacy thing. But if you're actually trying to use private money, then you would just use Monero. Like everyone that wants to use private money is using Monero. So what is the Zcash thesis? I don't really get it.
What happened? Why do you think all of these like Mert and all of these people like what, I don't know, the privacy thing, like what happened? Why? I don't know that much about Monero, to be honest.
I
What
don't
happened?
really know. I don't really know that much about Zcash. I mean, you tell me. It saved your life. Like, why did you buy it?
Well, the chart saved my life. The charts are, I mean, like, here's the irony of the whole thing is that it's like the narrative is privacy, and I like the privacy narrative. Like I some of the privacy doom
Me
posting
too.
stuff, I'm like genuinely here for it. But the irony of the whole thing is I hold it on Hyperliquid perps, which is like, yeah, like, 'cause I don't have like shielded Zcash. Like I hold it on Hyperliquid. I'm like a doxed wallet that like everybody knows, and so it's like a little bit of a there's some like irony in the whole situation. The concept of Zcash is lit to me, which is like you could have private anonymous money that is untraceable. Once it's shielded, nobody can track it, nobody can find it. I don't really know. Are you a Monero holder?
I lost all of it on a boating accident. No,
Okay,
it's
so
just a
you
meme. But
were.
like, I hold some Monero. Yeah.
What? Why has that? Like, I'm kind of into some of the privacy stuff now because I'm looking at how Zcash. Like, I'm looking at it kind of from price. I'm looking at how Zcash is doing, and I'm like, okay, this is, people are probably gonna like chase betas after this. I saw Dash went crazy, which was interesting. I don't know that much about it. What's like the current state of Monero? Like, and why aren't there like vocal KOLs, if you will, talking about it?
I guess because it's like a real project, like it's a real thing, basically. Like the thing is, Monero is kind of what you would want when you first looked at Bitcoin, in my opinion. Because like Bitcoin is this decentralized money, but it's all public. And Monero is very similar in the way that it works to Bitcoin. I think it's also like proof of work and stuff, but it's like everything is private. And it's not like optional private like Zcash, but every single transaction is private. So no one knows how much Monero you have. No one knows
Oh,
what you
really?
send to anyone, and it's like completely private.
And is the token just like cursed?
I don't really look at the chart or the price
Oh,
that much, and I
really?
don't think it matters that much because the thing is like for me, the argument of why Monero is just better than Zcash is because if you look at all like the first use case of cryptocurrencies were darknet markets, like
Yeah.
Silk Road and
Yeah.
all of
Yeah.
these other ones. And initially they all used Bitcoin, but since Bitcoin is public and traceable, they all moved to using Monero. Like there's not a single darknet market today that uses Zcash. And I think that
Really?
already tells you everything that you need to know, you know?
I
Because
feel
if you want privacy, then look at the people that actually need privacy, which are criminals, which you can maybe make a case against or whatever. But why would the people that actually need privacy use the inferior option? You know?
interesting. The craziest, whether it's Zcash or Monero aside, I never really have paid attention to the privacy thing at all, crypto, until like fairly recently. Really, it was price that got me excited. Um,
Mm.
like most people, I would imagine, or decent amount of people. There was a Naval bull post, which the Naval bull posting is crazy, by the way. But there was a Naval
Mm.
bull post, and he's like, something along the lines of like Satoshi can never spend his Bitcoin, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Like that kind of got me feeling like, whoa. I don't know, how much bigger do you think that like the TAM is for like private money? Like, do you think this is something we're be still more excited about in a year from now?
I mean, I would like to hope so, but I think it's been like a narrative, or it could have been a narrative for a long time already, and it hasn't really caught on like ever. And even Monero, as good as it is, isn't really like pumping or anything. And Zcash pumping is almost always kind of a sign of like end times in the market. Like
Why
it's one of
is
those
that, by the
dino
way? What
coins.
is that? Why does that come from? Like the market's over when Zcash pumps.
It's not just Zcash. Like I don't really know that much, but it's the same if you like look at Litecoin or even as you said Dash or whatever. Every time all of these Dino coins pump, it's pretty much there's like nothing else left. You know, the narratives are kind of exhausted, and then people just like jump into random stuff,
Yeah.
and it becomes like this self-propelling thing
So you
until it all goes to zero.
so you work at like a trading, like at a trading company basically. What is your
Um,
so, go ahead.
it's not a trading company. Like we don't trade. We offer a service basically for people to trade
For
through
traders.
centralized
Yeah, yeah,
exchange.
yeah, for
Yeah, yeah.
traders. What is your general like sentiment and read on your own take, and then the like the traders that you interact with on like where you think we are right now in the market?
Mm, to be honest, I'm very like low time frame oriented.
Really?
So I don't. I try not to think too much about like where we're going in the next couple of weeks or months or whatever, or like a year from now. I don't really have that much of a read on that. I think I guess like many people think the market has stopped because of like the 4 year cycle and all of that stuff, and other people are thinking we're not topped and we're still gonna keep going and whatever. And I really like to just look at the order flow day to day a bit more and just see from that the sentiment. Um, I don't really believe like in cycles, to
Okay.
be honest. I'm not really a huge fan of that idea, even though it has like worked a lot in the past. But I feel like the market now is so different because we have like ETFs and TradFi flows and whatever. And even during all the tariff stuff, when the trad markets went down like 25% or something,
Uh-huh.
Bitcoin only went down, I don't even know how much, like 40 or 50 or something like that, which is not that much if you compare it to the past. Like you would expect it to go down 80%. But I feel like because of all the TradFi stuff, we have more of a floor that is like higher now. So it will be way more similar to traditional markets, in my opinion. Like unless a big macro event happens where everything goes down, like COVID crash or whatever, it will just slowly keep grinding up the same way that the S&P and the Nasdaq and all of these things do.
When you're watching like low time frame order flow, what are you paying attention to? This is something I feel like we're at least I'm a little bit blind on. Like what are you watching? What are you looking for? What are you paying attention to?
It's not that easy to explain because it takes a lot of screen time to get to a point where you kind of understand what is going on. But it's just like you can look at many different things. Like if you just look at the price action, if you look at the tape, like the aggregator website where you can open it and see all the orders coming in per second or the liquidations and all of that stuff. Like there's a website where you can like aggregate all the market orders from all the exchanges. Aggregator, like aggr.trade.
Okay.
It's been quite popular in the past, and you can just like see all the market orders coming in, and it's quite interesting to see the reaction. Like, for example, if you see a bunch of like huge buy orders coming in, but the price doesn't really move, then like that tells you something about the market. And the same way if like it happens the other way around. And those kind of things are what you can use to like gauge in which direction the market is likely to go in that moment.
I've actually
like if we're like at the bottom for today, or if it's like still probably going down more, stuff like that. But it's also a lot of experience.
I've actually seen this platform. Hashcoff showed me this platform before. AgriTrade.
Yeah.
Who owns it?
It's pretty funny.
Do they have like a token or anything or no?
No. There's no token. I don't know who owns it, but it's like very interesting if you just leave it on with the sound on and then just like listen to it for a day or for a couple of hours or something.
So
because there's like a sound every time an order comes in.
Okay, I'm like newly exposed to this cohort of people that spend all day just like watching the order books. It's like it's like a special archetype of person, right? Like not that many people are doing this.
What do you do all day? Like how do you spend your time in the market?
Like I don't know, on Twitter. At this point, my trading has become very much spot Bitcoin and then sit here and do nothing until I find like a really high conviction, higher time frame trade. So like last one was pump. Was really excited about pump at the bottom. Size in, build a position, hold it for multiple months, scale out. The more recent one was ZCash. I was like, everyone's talking about privacy. I'm like, dude, I don't get this. So I had like, I did 7 different streams where people came on, showed me ZCash, showed me Monero, showed me ZCash. Made a position.
And you still don't get it.
I mean, I like generally get it, but I can't fight with you on the tech. Like I understand private money, right? Shielded Zeke, you can send it. No one can decrypt it. No one can see how much you sent. No one can see where it came from. Like you're basically off the grid. I can't fight with you on the technicals of Zcash versus Monero though. And so that was like another one that we took. So I'm trading, like I'm super active. I'm not taking that many positions right now. And then prior to that, I was on chain trading memes all day. So I was like doing this, but like on deck screener and not having any idea what I'm looking at other than just like sleuthing a little bit on some positions. So like, okay, how many positions are you taking like in a week?
In a week, I couldn't even tell you. It's a lot. Like
what about in a day?
I probably like a couple hundred, or like in a day, it's like I don't know, like 30, 50, something like that. It really depends on like what kind of day it is.
How many? It's what time zone are you in? Are you East Coast? It's like 5 p.m. for you?
No, it's 11:30. I'm in Europe.
At night or morning?
In CT in PM.
How many trades have you taken today?
Yeah, I guess something like 30.
Whoa.
Roundabout.
And what are you trading? Like you're just trading trading like Bitcoin, like 5 minute? Like what are you trading?
Pretty much. Like I trade Bitcoin 1 minute chart and then
1
just
minute
like
chart.
Yeah.
High leverage.
That's what I said. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, pretty much.
Whoa! Like how much leverage?
Right now, I do a lot of my scalping on low time frames on Lighter because of 0 fees and farming points. And I think I just use like max leverage, like 50x or whatever, but my account size is very small, so it's not that huge
Whoa.
of a total one, yeah.
And so you're just like you're staring at AgriTrade, looking at every like full order flow, and then taking like high leverage positions on like the 1 minute chart.
Yeah, pretty much.
Whoa. Did you start trading like this? Like I don't know what like I don't know, why is this your approach? Like how do you make like how when you're making money, how are you making money?
The reason I started this approach is because of the namesake, I guess, or whatever it's called. Like the founder of InSilico Terminal, or one of the founders is InSilico. He's called InSilico, and he's always like he's shared a lot of knowledge on Twitter and Telegram and whatever in the past on trading, and I learned almost everything I know about markets from him. And he always suggested like just scalping, because it's a very good way to learn how to trade, because you trade so much, you know, because you take so many trades. It's like way easier to find out when you're doing something wrong than if you're only doing higher time frame stuff, because the sample size is so much lower.
Interesting. So you're getting like rep after rep, like, okay, this was good. This is a good setup. This is a bad setup. This is a good setup. This is a bad setup. Like way quicker.
Yeah, exactly. And the way that you make money is pretty much not by making like a big trade and winning hugely, but like compounding small gains again and again and again and again. Like he has a saying of the next trade won't change your life, but the next 1,000 trades will change your life.
Whoa.
And I really like that.
What's the
really
lore on
like that.
InSilico? I don't is it crazy to say I don't really know. Like I know who it is because I see people post old screenshots from InSilico, but I don't like really know who it is.
I mean, the lore in Silico is I don't even know what to say. I guess he's like an OG, like one of the very early people into Bitcoin, into crypto, into trading. Like used to be on all the discords and whatever, and has done a lot of educational stuff. Is a bit schizo in like a good way, in a bad way. I really respect him. I've not really interacted with him that much, but he's like he dropped a lot of knowledge that many people that are good traders now learn from back in the days.
Interesting.
So he's such like a very good trader, very smart person. Had the idea for creating the terminal to make execution easier for traders. Yeah.
Why do you like? Okay, how much of your trading is dependent on what type of market it is? Like, are you like on low volume, like range days? Are you still are you still 30, 40 a day, or like does it really depend on like where the market is at?
No, it's like if it's just chopping and not really doing anything, I take less trades. But if it's like very active and very volatile, then I do more, because there's just more stuff going on. Like if there's less stuff going on, then I trade less as well. So it is market dependent, or like regime dependent.
What who's like the target user for InSilico? Like who are like the power users? Like not like literally who, but what type of user?
I mean, I would say if you're trading perps regularly, then you should trade through the terminal. And it like ranges between people that like trade a lot of size, people that trade very little size, people that trade like you don't necessarily have to trade lower time frames like I do. Like you could make your trades that you are doing, like higher time frame trades, also just using the terminal. And for example, it's like very good. My favorite tool is Limit Chase.
Limit Chase?
Which basically places a limit order on top of the book until you get filled. But limit orders have less fees than market orders, so you save on fees if you're doing that. But it's basically the same way of executing. And especially if you trade a lot, fees stack up a lot. So it's like a very good way to save money and to just get better execution. So it's like pretty much, like, I wouldn't say it's like for a complete beginner that has never really like, that doesn't really understand perps and that stuff that well. Like you could still use it, but I think you need to understand the basics of the market first before you use software like that. But if you're regularly trading perps, you should definitely use the terminal or be a terminal user.
Are you ever buying spot?
Yes. I buy
Okay.
spot. I pretty much just DCA into Bitcoin every month.
So you're like buying
But I
spot.
also do spot trades.
Say it again.
I also do spot trading.
Okay. So you're like mostly DCing into Bitcoin, and then you're like trading the 1 minute on like Hyperlev.
Yes.
Damn, it's kind of electric. I've never really like I don't trade a low time frame like that. Like who? How? Let me ask you this. How many hours a day are you trading? Like how often are you staring at this aggro trade?
Pretty much the whole day.
Like 12 hours plus?
Yes, like I don't, except when I'm traveling, then my lifestyle is a bit different. But when I'm home, I'm just here. I have like my three screens in front of me, and I wake up in the morning. I turn on my PC, and I go to the gym. That's like the only other real thing that I do. And except for that, I just like stare at my screen the whole day. And I'm not like trading the whole day because most of the time nothing is really going on in the market. So I'm just like on Twitter, I'm watching videos, I'm working, I'm producing stuff or whatever. But if there's opportunities that arise, then I'm here and I'm ready to take advantage of that.
Wow. This is like going Cupsy mode on like Unk. This is like Unk Cupsy mode.
What does that mean? What is Capsi mode?
Do you know who Cupsy is?
I don't.
Okay, watch. Okay, this is great. Cupsy.
Explain
Okay.
me the lore.
Okay. You're like the Unk Cupsy. So Cupsy is like the GOAT of Solana meme coins. Okay, like the GOAT. He's probably his public wallet is up, I don't know, $20 million in the last 18 months, something like this. And Cupsy, the way Cupsy trades is he takes like hundreds of trades a day, and he will buy like 1 or 2% of a coin at like 15K. Brand new on Solana pre-bond, and then he's out at like 100K for like a 4x. Rinse and repeat, trading like every single. I mean, he's probably trading thousands of coins a day. Honestly, he's trading every single coin that launches at like 20K. Click all day, every day, on for 14 hours. Like, I don't think anyone has traded for more hours or clicked more coins since like Solana meme coin inception.
That's crazy.
And he's like,
but yeah, I guess that's very similar to what I do. Yeah.
He's like, look, he's kind of the GOAT of this shit.
Yeah.
He's a little controversial because, well, for a lot of reasons. Like, it's a little bit frowned upon to buy like that much of a token that early, and then he also has like the copy trader allegations. Like, if Cupsy clicks at 15K, it's like instantly going to 50, 60K.
Yeah.
But you're like Cupsy mode on perps. How many people are like trading this style, like out of like the CT traders? And I don't know. I feel like I haven't had a lot of traders come on the stream and be like, I take 50 trades a day on the 1 minute chart.
Yeah. How many is that's not that? It's very hard to tell because I feel like my perspective is a bit skewed because I follow a lot of the people that do stuff like that, and a lot of them are also like smaller accounts and whatever. Like overall, if you're including everyone, it's probably not that many that trade that way because like many people don't want to invest that much time.
Yeah.
Because it is a huge time investment. But I think there are many people that have done it like at some point or another, and just like as they're getting bigger or as they're like changing their style, then they switch away from it. But I would recommend it. Like if you're trading, if you're doing perps trading, I would recommend doing it. You don't have to do it forever or whatever, but let's just like for a certain amount of time. And it's like very good to learn, as I said. It's just like
what's
getting
like,
a feel for the market, figuring out.
What's like your hit rate on these trades to be profitable? Like,
I mean, it depends on kind of what kind of trades you take, because you could also like what I do is mostly mean reversion. So if something is like very dislocated, I trade that it's going back to a mean, like a moving average or something. But you could also do trend trading or whatever if you want to do that style. My hit rate is very high. It's like 80% or something like that. But it's also like the risk return is like 1-to-1 or something like that, pretty much. So you lose, or you make the same amount as you would lose for the trade, but you just like have a very high hit rate. So it's like that's the reason it's like profitable.
80% feels crazy. That's high.
I mean, I don't really have the stats, but it's just something like 70 to 80 or something.
So
like
usually
that.
when you enter a trade, you're winning. Like you're not losing a lot of trades.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's basically what you do. That's why you're compounding in the way that you do. But the thing that can also happen if you do that, especially if you trade it with like a high amount of leverage or whatever, is that like you win most of your trades, and then you have like one losing trade where it's like you just lose half of your account or something like that.
Yeah.
Which has definitely happened to me in the past, but that is just something that you learn as you go along the way, like as how you manage your risk and stuff. So I like to leave way smaller amounts in my account. So if I ever get into that position, because everyone still gets greedy and like gets fucked psychologically or whatever,
Yeah.
then I don't lose that much as I would if I had more in the account. Like I only use that in the account, and then I can just move on and keep going.
Why do you
take the money out of the account as it grows?
That makes total sense. Why do you just do it in crypto? Like, can you do this with options on stocks? Like, is there any other markets that you're interested in trading?
I guess you could. I don't really understand options.
Yeah,
to be
I don't think
honest.
anyone does.
I think there are some people, I guess, but like I've read all the basics and the Greeks and whatever, but I haven't fucked around with options that much yet. And I think crypto is, for me personally, just like the most accessible market. Like I've tried to set up like an interactive broker's account before, and it's just asking like 10,000 questions that I don't really want to answer. And I also think crypto has like very good data availability. Like a lot of the trading and market data is very public and accessible, and it's also just like what I'm most familiar with. Like I'm in crypto 24/7. Like it's basically my whole life. So I don't really understand stocks. I don't really know what's going on in stocks or how that is like trading or like specifics.
Dude, 80% at 1-to-1 is fucking sounds crazy. That feels. Are you like one of the goats? Like, that feels crazy.
No.
Who's like the goat at your trading style?
Probably InSilico.
Really?
Or someone like Jim Talbot is also very good at it.
Jim, I know Jim.
Yeah. I'm really not that good of a trader. I'm not that good.
Does Silico do interviews? I want to listen to him.
No.
Never?
No, never.
Like, he's never done one? He won't come on your podcast, nothing?
Maybe someday, maybe someday, but he has never he's a very private person. He's very OPSEC heavy. He has never done any sort of interview or whatever. And
wow, Migmas in the chat. So there's one person ever that's heard his voice. It's like that.
I think so. Yeah, pretty much.
Whoa, you've never heard his voice?
You have to like. I've never heard his voice. No, I've never spoken to him.
Whoa, that's crazy. I like
you
never.
You have to like get the knowledge between like his schizo ranting tweets about buying what's it called? Like he's buying a bunch of SSDs and all of that stuff right now, and doing cable management or whatever. And there's like 10K tweets about that, and there's like one tweet about wisdom, like market wisdom, and that's what you have to farm to get the knowledge.
Wow, it's like that is crazy. I didn't even know. Is that crazy? I didn't know. Huh.
Not really. If you're not into that side of Twitter, then I guess it's not really that well known. If you're not trading perps that regularly, then
Jim does interviews and stuff, right?
Yeah, I think maybe not that much now because
I heard some old stuff from him.
Yeah, he doesn't really trade that much anymore, as far as I know. But he has done he's been on up only and stuff.
He has been on up only.
Yeah.
Someone said InSilico.
Like Jim,
InSilico is Cupsy on trend. That's awesome. Damn, this was actually. I want to talk to you offline. This was actually sick. Is there anything before we wrap? Like, is there anything that you are particularly excited about right now in the market?
Mm, what am I excited about? I guess like I have to shield my own bags or like try to shield my bags or my potential bags because I invested in the Mega ETH sale, like the
Oh,
public
nice.
one. But since we only like tomorrow is the reveal, I think, so I don't really know if I got in. I have like I should be in because my wallet has like a lot of multiplicators or whatever, and I also got the NFT and shit. So I hope like whenever Monad and Mega ETH launch, that like the prices will still be at a point where it's like worth something. Um, I don't really like Monad that much, but for Mega ETH, I feel like it could have potential. It's like interesting. I hope it's like does something or whatever. It saves Ethereum. It brings back decentralization and all of that stuff.
Shout out
But
to Monad
apart
too.
from that, I don't know. I guess prediction markets are like the huge thing right now. I think that's very interesting. That has a lot of potential. I like using Polymarket.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I'm a fan.
Are you
I
trading on
like do
Polymarket?
yeah, I like betting on the Fed meeting outcome or
Oh,
like
nice.
football
Nice.
bets. I like football betting, so I do that on there. It's just fun to play around a bit. I like that.
This was honestly sick, bro. I feel like I have a rabbit hole to go down after this.
You
You're
do.
kind of nuts.
I'm not. I'm really not. I'm
No,
really
you're
not.
kind of nuts. Like in like a good way. Like it kind of fired me up. Actually, I've just since we've been on, I've just been staring at this aggro trade. I'm just.
You should. You put the sound on as well.
I should put the
Then
sound
it's
on,
like
right?
the real
It's like, why
experience.
is
Yeah.
that auto muted though?
You're gonna go insane if you put the sound on.
I keep mentioning it all the time, but I have some friends that just listen to this all day. Audio is currently disabled. Here it
Yeah,
is.
it makes you mental.
You just listen to this all day? I guess you can't hear it.
No, I have the sound off. I only have
you have
I
sound
only have it
off?
on for liquidations. Only have it on for liquidations, so it only pops off like once in a while. But like the normal sound, I can't listen to because it like I dream of it. Like it's too much.
You hear it like in your sleep
I'm
and
not
shit?
crazy. If I leave the normal sound on, yes. So that's
And
why I
so
don't
how
do
does
it.
it work? Like it's different sound for green versus red, then bigger position is different, bigger on both sides.
Yeah,
Sounds
yeah,
different.
pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Every time Hash sends a voice message, you can hear Agra in the background. Yeah, this shit is a movie, bro. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming on. Yeah, this is brutal.
Well, thanks for having me.
Is there anything you want to like show before you leave? Anything else you want to like sign off with?
I guess the terminal. Use the terminal. There is no second best. Listen to the podcast. I'm the podcast host. Yeah, pretty much.
Go
Follow me.
Go
read my tweets.
Go get InSilico on so we can listen.
Don't kill yourself. I can like tell the story the story that happened to me today. Like a woman almost killed herself in front of me. She like jumped off a bridge, and I kind of saved her. So never kill yourself.
How did you save her?
Like it was very crazy. Like I just wanted to go to the gym, and she was like climbing off the thing, and I was like, "Yo, you good?" And she like didn't react at all. And I like held her, and then like another woman came. I called the police, and then she like got off again, and it was very crazy. Like it was, I was kind of shook for a moment. I was very, it was crazy.
Damn, W mans though.
Never kill yourself in GTA.
Yeah, never kill yourself in GTA. What's the card, by the way?
Which one?
Pokemon card. Flip it.
I have like a bunch here. I just like play with them.
just
I
play
think
with
some of them are Chinese as well, actually. Like I bought some in China. I got this one.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wait, let me show the. This is, I guess, the best one.
Oh, hell yeah. You're a movie dude and a hero. Thanks for coming on, man. It was sick to meet you, bro.
Thank you. Same.
I got a rabbit hole now, so maybe I'll text you some questions. But thanks again, dude.
Yeah, let me know.
All right, bro. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Peace.
See you.